everyone, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to do a monthly plan with me in my A&N Weeks planner. I am using this kit from my shop called Melondramatic. I do want to point out this is an oops sheet. Normally the lines on the sidebar here aren't so solid and thick. They're like a dashed line normally, but as I said, oops sheet. Everything else is fine in it, so I didn't want it to go to waste, so I thought I would use it. All right, we're gonna plan for the month of May. It is not like a crazy busy month for me in terms of like life stuff going on in one sense. In the other sense, it is quite an eventful month because, well, I will get into it as I'll just tell you all about it as I do this. So, I mean, there's nothing much going on around here these days. Oh, hello, Cutline. What happened to you? Because, you know, life, COVID, pandemic. So it's not like there's any outings or anything like that are going on. We're actually in lockdown here in Ontario, and I imagine that we will likely remain in lockdown at least through I would think the end of May. So the 24th is Victoria Day weekend here, and I imagine, I'm pretty sure our current stay-at-home order lasts until after that. But I don't remember. I just assume that we're gonna be home forever, so I don't pay that much attention to it anymore, honestly. I don't go anywhere, so it doesn't really impact me. Yes, so because of that, obviously the calendar is quite bare. However, we are finally getting around this coming week. I'm filming this on Saturday, May 1st. We're finally getting around this coming week to doing our three-way room switch in the house. Apparently I have shaky hands today, which I think I've mentioned on my channel before, but it was probably a while ago because we actually started this process in October ish. So the story is that my current office is just way too I've outgrown it now completely. In order to get me into a bigger space, we had to get a little bit creative with how we did that. Right now, so currently, we live in a split level house, a very split level house. It's like 7 half levels. It's the most vertical house you've probably ever seen in your life. And it makes it sound like we live in a mansion, and we don't. It's just because of, like, it's a split level, right? All right, I'm gonna start on this side of the page here. So here's hoping I don't mess up the dates. But yeah, basically right now we have on our bedroom levels, there's one level with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and then up another half level is our master bedroom. So in the other 2 bedrooms, one half level down from that, one is currently my office and the other is my husband's office slash, like, he doesn't work from home, but it's where his computer is. It's where his, like, hobby stuff is, all of that kind of stuff. So, so those are those 2 bedrooms. And then my daughter's bedroom has been in the basement, which is basically like one big room and then a bathroom. So we had a couple things to consider for this move. One was that my daughter would rather be upstairs closer to us, which is understandable and not a problem. The other, though, is that because originally we just thought we would switch my office and her bedroom. So she'd come up here and I would go down to the basement with my office. The problem with that is that two things. One is that there is not a ton of natural light down there, and obviously I spend the majority of my waking hours in my office, and I need natural light. The second thing is that it puts me quite a bit further away from Chloe during the day, and part of the reason that I run a home-based business is to be able to support her during the day. She's doing remote learning. So it didn't seem to meet everyone's needs to just do that switch. So in the fall, we were trying to think about what to do, how to go about this, and it occurred to me that if we, rather than just do a two-way room switch, okay, pause for a second, you guys. I've done this before, so you're probably, some of you won't be appalled, but I am gonna put the 31st up here. I know that will drive some of you crazy. What is wrong with my tweezers? But it works for me, so let's just go with it. I'm just gonna start marking things off while I chat, and I'll, oh, hang on, my sidebar. Let's do that first, and then I'll start marking things off. So, yeah, so it occurred to me, I came up with the idea that we might be able to do a three-way room switch where we would move my office up to our master bedroom, which is considerably bigger than my current office, move my daughter into my current office, and then we would move our bedroom downstairs to the basement, where there is also an ensuite bathroom, which would obviously be a nice thing for us to have. And it doesn't matter that there's not a ton of natural light down there, because we don't really hang out in our bedroom. I mean, we do sometimes, but it's mostly to nap. I'm not spending all day in there is basically the point. So, so that addressed, two of our problems. One is my office space, and the other is like more space for me, and would keep me closer to Chloe during the day. However, it also, I mean, it didn't quite address the fact that she wants her bedroom to be closer to us. But the more, because we would be, oh my God, what is going on here? Basically the same distance away as we are now. However, it then occurred to me that once, oh my gosh, once Chloe's asleep at night, it doesn't really matter whether we're, you know, right next door to her or downstairs. Okay, I am struggling. What is going on here? This is like turning into the stretchiest piece of washi tape ever. Can I just trim it? There we go. Okay, I'm trying to mark TPC, but not having a lot of success. Okay, yeah, once she's asleep, it doesn't really matter where we are. It's the falling asleep part that's difficult for her being far away. So, and in the evenings, my husband and I tend to, once Chloe goes to bed, we tend to be in our respective offices anyway, which would put us right next to her and like 1/2 story up. My husband's office will remain in the same place next to my current office, which would then be Chloe's bedroom. So we decided to do that. in, I don't know, September or October. And then life just happened, and we did do some of the work in October. We had to do a little bit of electrical work just to, because all 3 of the upstairs bedrooms are on one breaker, and we knew that, like, it flips all the time now. So we had the master bedroom pulled off and put onto its own breaker, so that won't happen anymore. And then life happened, and we didn't get anything else done on it. Pause for 1 second here. So this is to mark TPC. And then I think the next thing I'm gonna do is mark paydays, which I don't have scripts with this kit, but I do have in my leftovers. I've got a ton of paydays, so I will use those because we have a lot of paydays, random little ones. So I'll just mark those while I'm chatting. So yeah, well, then just life happened. Like, you know, with the store got really busy, and then, you know, just family stuff going on, and there wasn't an opportunity. And to be honest, there still isn't really an opportunity where it isn't gonna be like super impactful. It's gonna impact our lives, no matter what. But at this point, we just have to get it done. So we are going to do that this coming week, I think, which is in fact the start of, like, it's TBC week, but I think it's going to be okay just because of the way that we're doing it. So as I said, I'm filming this on the Saturday. On Monday, I think last Monday, we actually went downstairs to the basement, and we cleared the room of all our daughter's stuff. So basically what we're doing, I'm going to try to focus here while I'm doing 2 things at once, but basically what we are doing is we ordered a whole bunch of new furniture. Our bed broke a year ago, over a year ago, like the frame broke on it. And it was the start of the pandemic. Nothing was being delivered, you know, nothing was available. It was like the IKEA craze, right? So we couldn't actually get a new bed. I want to switch these actually now. Hold up. I'm marking when our daughter is here and when she's at her mom's. Actually gonna use pink. I didn't realize I had 2 of 2 colors, so that's helpful. So yeah, so we have just had a mattress on the floor for the past year. So we already ordered the new bed. We ordered our daughter a new bed, and that stuff has all just been in the garage since then. So we decided we would clear her room. She hasn't been sleeping down there in months anyway. So we just put all of her stuff sort of in the storage room, and what we'll do is we'll set up her room upstairs, and then she can decide what she wants to bring out of storage and what she doesn't want to. And basically whatever she hasn't touched in a year or so, we'll just donate or toss, you know, the usual purging of stuff. So we cleared her room, and we laid down a new rug that we got for our bedroom. And and now we just have to actually get the rest of the move done. So, but we can't, because it's like a 3-way switch, I wish we had Do I want to use a full? No. You know, I feel like we need an extra empty broom because, we sort of have to do it like in increments. Like I can't move my office stuff up until we move our mattress out of our room. And downstairs. We can't do that until we put the bed together downstairs. We can't put our daughter in this current room that I'm in right now until my office stuff is upstairs. Our daughter's actually been sleeping on her mattress on our bedroom floor for the past several months. So it's like, so there's, you know, not even as much room in our current bedroom as there normally is. Anyway, it's all just a mess, but my husband is off these 3 days and I think we're just going to try our best to get it all done in those 3 days. And we're just gonna hope for the best, basically. All right, so what I have marked so far is so paydays, TPC, the dates my daughter switches from our house to her mom's house, the Big Old Live, house church, and I'm going to mark Victoria Day here. And I think that might be it. I'm gonna grab a no school sticker since, you know, there's no school on Victoria Day. Actually want to move this. That came up amazingly well. I was going to try to leave some space underneath, like for another thing, but we're in lockdown. There isn't going to be anything else to mark. And we don't really do anything on holidays anyway. Just relax. All right, no school, and then I'll write Victoria Day under that. All right, so the last thing I have is this strip here, which is intended to fill in the extra days. It's one long strip, so you do need to trim it, but I did that on purpose because sometimes you might want 2 days, sometimes you might want one. Like, you could just do whatever you want with it. So I don't normally fill in the, oh, sorry, like the other days, but I think I will this time just because I can. So let's use that. And it's so cute with the watermelons. And I know I don't even eat watermelons, so I don't know what watermelon season is. I would assume it's later in the summer, but I really have no idea. But I think that this is really cute, so. And then maybe we will use the last one. Is it a little bit bigger? Yeah. So we'll trim this as well. Oops. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to check out let's try that again. All right, that is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to check me out over on Instagram and Etsy at A Pretty Planscape, and I will be 30% off from Thursday, May 6th to Monday, May 10th during the TPC sale. I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.